When I think of what they did to Leandra, I just hope we can help smooth her passage into the world beyond.
Hey guys, I'm Mustache Wolf, and we're back with Werewolf. Last we blew up an Endron facility, and now we're gonna go meet our daughter for the first time in 5 years.
Thank you for taking the time to honor the memory of Kitamona. She was an old friend.
She spoke of you often. I just wish she could have had the chance to see you again.
Were you the one who buried
What do you gotta say, buddy?
You truly honored her legacy.
That was the least we could do. She was always there for us.
I just can't get my head around the fact that we just buried Ironwind.
Me neither. I figured he'd be the one burying all of us.
We've already read all those. See if anybody else has something new to say.
Fenn's strength will not last forever. He needs your help.
Alright, I guess we're gonna go talk to Finn again. Oh, what the hell's this? Okay, interesting. It's like those statues we found. Now it's just everywhere. Now we're back at the training facility. Do you think the deer would run off?
Did you hear about those activists hiding out in the woods? Intron attacked their camp yesterday.
Activists, my ass. They're goddamn terrorists. I'm glad Endron's putting them in their place.
I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in Intron either. That's not all. A friend of mine went fishing near the dam, and all the fish were either dead or diseased. Whatever they're up to, it isn't good.
You guys just camping out here? What up, Dusk?
Hey, Call. Heard about your little light show at the mine. Didn't lose a finger playing with those fireworks, did you? Even so, the training center was just the start. Now comes the hard part. You know I'm here if you need...
Killing everyone else.
Thanks, Dusk. I'll let you know.
Man, so much of this place opened up. Oh no, this is actually a completely different section. I can go in there now and ruin stuff. Actually, you know what? Let's see if there's a keyboard. Pop open the doors now.
I've ID'd the civilians taking readings on the nearby riverbank. Should I warn the commander?
Bear? This would have been really cool if I didn't have that red aura around me.
How are the spirits?
Still alive, at least. The influence of the worm has weakened them.
If we keep fighting back against Endron, though, his influence will shrink, and the spirits will regain their strength.
Oh, the worm's a guy. Good talk. Let's talk to Fen.
The guardian spirits of the forest. They have slept for too long.
Is that the deer and the bear I saw?
From their slumber. They must lend me their support against the worm. Find them.
Who made you the king?
Remind them of their duty. And return to me when it is done.
Let's go find the bear. Up here. Ooh. No, the bear was over here.
Bear spirit, wake up. Here
That's a dangerous spot to be.
I have slept for far too long. I did not feel the worm spreading. Ethan can count me among his stalwart allies.
Ooh. Got it? Alright, I know where the deer is.
Stag spirit.
Here's deer.
Awaken. Help Ethan to fight the worm.
Thank you for shaking me from my lethargy, warrior of Gaia. Ethan can count on me.
You like their dramatic backdrops. So...
Fox spirit.
Oh,
Your
Fox
sleep
spirit.
must end. Ethan needs you.
I hear you, warrior of Gaia, and I am now awake. Ethan has my aid.
Hear me, raccoon spirit. Wake
So
up.
close together.
Answer Ethan's
Raccoon
call.
spirit.
The worm
Hell
has
yeah.
taken advantage
Trash
of
panda
my
for the win.
slumber, but no longer.
Show up in T-pose on everybody.
Ethan can count on me.
Assert his dominance. Her dominance.
I hope you found your peace at last, old Magnus.
Your memory will stay with us, always.
Nothing else here.
The guardian spirits are among us once again. I can feel their strength. Thank you, warrior of Gaia. There will
You're welcome.
be other fights we must win to defend our forest. Return to me in time. I will have further need of your help.
Nice. Let's just double check. Nope.
There's still a long way to go. But life's picking up again in the cairn. Ludmilla, I hope you can see this, wherever you are.
She's down there. In that hole. With a big sword.
Every step the forest loses is one the worm gains.
It's obviously a front, but they've got the public eating out of their hand.
They just brought their supplements to market. If we don't expose them, a whole lot of unsuspecting people are going to get poisoned. The new lab of theirs is still under construction, and their security's full of holes. It's the perfect time to stage an attack.
We split into 3 teams.
That's what we're going
for. Take the north entrance. Me, Joe, and Ryan will take the south. Alex, Danny, Quinn, you 3 create a diversion at the east entrance.
Everyone stay in contact. If we hear even a whisper of trouble, we're out of there. Be ready to act as soon as I hear from our mole.
There's a mole spirit. Nope, nothing new here. Hey, this is open now. Oh, this is where it was. Duh.
Nobody here, but our computer's on.
Yeah, nothing says like good idea. Like touching it.
Cahal! You know I hate it when people mess with my stuff.
That's an impressive
You didn't get a new outfit?
equipment.
It's the bare minimum for leading a handful of activists against
I think as a lieutenant, she'd get like a coat or something.
Haven't changed much, have you? Aside from a couple of new lines on your face.
Thanks, asshole. You know, I always knew you'd come back. It was just a matter of when.
This isn't quite the reunion I had in mind.
But it's a happy one. I heard about your handiwork at the mine.
Adana.
Cahal?
You must have a lot to
Dang,
talk
not
about.
even Dad?
I'll go check on the solar
Rude.
panels. Catch you later.
Adana, how are you doing? You've grown.
It's not worth trying to rebuild that bridge now, Cahal. Not after abandoning me for 5 years.
I had no other choice. If I had
She
stayed,
don't
I would have been a
understand?
danger to the pack. To you.
Yeah. That's what you told me when you left. I didn't believe it then either. You know, it was hard enough to get over Mom's death. But dealing with the fact that you chose to leave me behind when I needed you most, that left a scar. You were so focused on doing what you thought was right.
I mean, I get why
that you
she's
never thought
pissed.
about what it might do to me.
But I mean, she hasn't changed.
Maybe you're right. I didn't think about
And
how
well,
much
until
I
Garu. She hasn't
I
changed
spent
until
those
Werewolf.
5 years finding my way back to the man I was. Even if you were with me, I wouldn't have been me. And you'd have been just as alone. I was in no state to look after you. I couldn't have been the father you needed. I wasn't.
Stop, Cahal. I'm really not in the mood to hear you rewrite our family history. Endron just carved a bloody wound into my cairn. They killed my friends. Right now, all I care about is tearing Endron apart.
Not even gonna worry about your injured uncle?
Covered Endron during the attack.
That's right. I managed to infiltrate the fracking site. They just upped my security clearance, too. I've got access to their protected data. This is the best chance we've ever had at taking
Nice.
Endron down. We sink them from the inside.
Let's find out more.
You really do take after your mother. Took me back at first.
I miss her too, Cahal. I think about her every day.
She would have been proud of you.
If you say so.
I'm proud of you, too.
That's nice of you to say and all, but I know you didn't want me to follow her path. That you wanted me to be a warrior like you and Rodko.
I don't know about that. But Garu's life has its share of problems, too. I can't blame you for following your mother's example. She really was exceptional.
She sacrificed herself for Gaia. And she didn't abandon me, so you know.
How was it? With
Salty
Rodko
much?
and Ava?
Honestly, it was hard at first. Rodko was... He was really mad at himself. Over you going away. Over Mom's death. He obsessed over my first change. Trained me for months and months. But as we trained, I started thinking, I don't want to go through my first change.
Are you scared?
Fuck no. I just don't want to be a Garu. You're all too unstable. Mom wasn't a Garu, and she was one of the best fighters the clan had ever seen. I think that's why I drifted toward Ava and her way of doing things. Fortunately, Rodko mellowed out after a while.
I was able to talk with him earlier. Seems like he's gotten more open-minded in these past few years.
It took him some time to come around, but he finally realized that Ava's methods serve Gaia just as well as his do. Now he's got no problem with the idea of working with humans, or my choice to follow in Mom's footsteps. Anyway, Ava and I will keep working at Endron's fracking site. We're gonna take those assholes down from the inside.
Sink Endron from the inside.
Let's ask about her plan.
And how do you plan on doing that?
A while back, Ava, Rodko, and I discovered that Endron's injecting its new recruits with a special serum that makes them more... everything.
Yeah, I saw it myself when
Yeah,
I
we
was in
saw.
the training center. The injection transforms people. Makes them stink of the worm.
There's more to it than that. When I first joined Endron's ranks, I was trying to figure out what was going on with their biofuel project. But while I was analyzing the formula for the biofuel, I noticed an encrypted molecule within it. No employees have access to its composition. That same molecule is in the substance they're injecting their troops with, as well as another project, the Earthblood Protocol.
I don't like that they're using it.
Let's find out about the molecule first.
Whatever it is, it's bad.
Once we figure out what that mystery molecule really is, we'll know what they're pumping their soldiers with, and their plans for this biofuel. Then we'll leak that info to everyone who'll listen, block the biofuel's launch, and hopefully...
So the worm has to have a champion of its own.
The thing is,
that's spreading this stuff
right now,
around.
the encryption they're using on their data is impossible to break. That's why we came back. We wanted to tell Rodko how we were stuck and figure out what to do from here.
Yeah, I read Ava's letter to Rodko. How can I help?
If you want to help, go meet with Ava. She and Rodko will be figuring out our next steps.
Alright, I'll go check in with her and then have a talk with Rodko. Any idea where I'll find her?
By our solar panels. If you've got any other questions, you'll find me with the rest of the pack. They need me.
See? Not everything has to end in attitude.
How you doing, big guy? Figured I'd get out of the way, let you catch up with 80. Though, from the look on your face, it doesn't look like it went well.
Not at all.
She's still angry at me for leaving.
Can you blame her? Shit, being a teenager's bad enough, but Ludmilla's death, your exile, it was all hard on her. But you did what you had to. You had to get away from us to get yourself back on track.
That's what I tried to tell her.
I've been telling her that for years.
At least one person understands.
Never eased her pain, though. But you're back now. It'll pass. Just give it time.
Adana told me about your mission to infiltrate the fracking site.
Yeah, about that. We're currently at a roadblock. Endron's data encryption is uncrackable.
So she said.
Our only way to
it's
get
just
our hands
Stags
on
on
that
his
data
jacket.
is to take it directly from the server in their lab.
Still looks dope.
But surveillance is tight. Even Adana couldn't get in there without being caught. And I don't think I could create a big enough distraction to draw their security's eyes away.
And that's where I come in.
So, how do you like being Rodko's lieutenant?
Things were a little bumpy in the beginning. Rodko didn't like my way of doing things, so I had to assert myself. Deep down, though, I don't think he would have gone easy on anyone. Nobody could replace you in his eyes.
Yet here you are, Rodko's right hand. I'd say you replaced me quite well.
I appreciate it, but
Hell
it was
yeah.
never a question of ability. Rodko just had to get over it, to learn to stop yearning for the past. It was a slow process, but he's finally managed to turn the page. That said, your return has done him a lot of good. All of us, really. There's a lot of change we can effect with you here, Cahal. Keep that in mind.
How did Adana's training go while I was away?
Rodko tried to make a Garu out of her, but all his training didn't exactly bear fruit. I know she doesn't like talking about it, but she says she doesn't feel the gift.
Do you think she's right?
I think only time will tell. But all of Rodko's obsessive Garu training only pushed her closer to me. She took an interest in my work, wanted to know all about my approach to infiltration,
like a dope werewolf
humans.
spy.
And she was a fast learner. Call it ego, but I used to think she was trying to be like me. Then I realized she already had a role model, her mother. Adana realized that I could teach her a lot of the same stuff her mother could have, so she stuck to me like glue. And then she shifted up a gear, studied at Caltech and Columbia University, and she did it all on her own. You should be proud of her.
Always have been. Lambda Mankind's really made something of itself, hasn't it?
Yeah, took us a while, but we've got a solid group, and our name's out there. The bigger we get, the more we can do. Still need to get public opinion on our side, of course,
and the
that's
easier
not
it's
going to be
targeted.
easy given the way Indran and its puppet media portray us. But the longer we fight, the better we can reclaim our narrative. The people will come to realize we're fighting for them in due time.
How did you manage to convince Rodko to house Lambda Mankind at Tarker's Mill?
Back when you were here, he wouldn't give the idea the time of day. But when he named me lieutenant, I told him I'd agree on one condition.
That he'd accept your Lambda Mankind.
Yep. Once he lived around them for a while, he finally saw that their determination to save the planet was every bit as real as his. And today, they're fully integrated into the cairn. Rodko's a big reason Lambda Mankind's accomplished what it has today.
One of them's gonna be a spy.
Action, the attack on the cairn. It's hard for me to ignore the parallels with the day Ludmilla died.
I suppose the infiltration strategy doesn't exactly help things, huh?
Yeah. I'm terrified that we might somehow see a repeat of 5 years ago.
Don't worry, Cahal. Even if the broad strokes are similar, the details are completely different. We lost Ludmilla because we didn't know that Indran was working with the Black Spiral Dancer. Piece of shit must have realized Ludmilla was one of us. Nothing else could have. There's no way in hell that's happening again. We've checked Indran's security on all their sites around Tarker's Mill. There are no Black Spiral Dancers, not one. Adana's got this. She'll be safe. The fracking site's too well protected. It's too much for 2 people.
The last guy at the end of the tutorial seemed kind of suspicious.
What about your Lambda Mankind? I feel like they'd be distraction enough.
That's not happening. We staged a full-on attack. They locked down the whole site, lab servers included. This is a job for a scalpel, not a chainsaw. Gotta keep our operation lean.
Sounds like you've got something in mind.
If we want to draw security's attention, we have to hit them hard. Blowing up the refinery should do the trick. But that's not happening until we can get into the fracking site. That's step 1. The site is protected by an electric fence and a myriad of
doing a lot
cameras,
of blowing up here.
all of which are powered by the dam Indran acquired when it bought the site. Now, if someone could get into the dam and connect me to their network, I could access their system discreetly.
Allowing you to cut the power to their defenses without their notice.
Exactly. We can worry about the fracking site after that.
Okay. I'll go talk to Rodko to see how he wants to make up the teams.
Thanks, Cahal. It's good to have you back. But if you don't mind, I'd like to take a few moments for myself. Lost some friends during the attack.
Don't worry. Take all
Be a
the
really
time you
cool
need.
side thing to do.
So,
Put units
any
together.
news on the group that was supposed to launch the attack on the Sunburst reactor?
We're still keeping our ears open. Shouldn't be long now.
As soon as you've got something, let me know. I hope they didn't run into too much trouble.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like it's gonna go well. See if we can't
So
finish
many
talking to our
dead.
daughter.
This is horrible.
I'm sorry, Adana.
What is it, Cahal?
I tried to get here as soon as I could, but I couldn't stop the massacre.
It's not your fault. It's just... when I think about everyone we lost... Kitamona, Leandra, and all the others. Leandra was pregnant, too. Their cruelty has no limits.
Endron's never had any limits. But those who we've lost will not have died in vain. Endron will pay for this.
By my hand.
We'll talk later.
Now let's go talk to the chief.
So, were you able to talk with your daughter?
I had a chance to
Kind
talk
of.
to Fen for a while. It's hard to believe the state the spirits are in.
What do you mean by that? Are you here to tell me I let them down?
No, that's not it at all. I just want to know what happened.
Fen will tell you that I turned away from the spirits to focus on the pack, on Adana. It's true in part. I needed to keep the pack unified, but I never abandoned the spirits. I did everything I could for them, but I never had the sort of connection with them that Rafik had.
And the worm?
His influence is spreading here. It's spreading
That's a
everywhere.
big blunder on our part.
We're all fighting against it as best we can. But as long as Endron stays here, the worm will remain strong. It will try to corrupt our minds, to weaken Fen and the spirits.
Yeah, it's been doing a pretty good job so
the
far.
message you left on Ludmilla's grave. I didn't know that you...
I never should have given the green light for that mission. Never. I'll blame myself for the rest of my life. If I hadn't made that decision, my sister would still be alive. And you never would have left.
Wasn't your fault, Rodko.
I don't know why
How
I'm
could you
just
have
now
known that
noticing
Endron
his
set a
pimp
trap
rings.
for us?
I'm the leader of this pack. It was my job to know.
You can't punish yourself like this. Even Fen didn't see it coming.
Fen is not our pack leader. I was the one who made the choice, not him. I've got to live with that.
Never thought I'd have a chance to say this after I left, but... I'm glad to be back among the pack.
Me too, Cahal. I'm glad to have you. Especially right now. I'll respect your choice to leave once this storm passes, but you know as well as I do that your place is here. You are my right hand, Cahal. After what you did at the mine, I'd say you still are.
No, that's Ava's position.
Place now.
I know, and she's a fine fit for the role. But you and I, we have a different bond.
Whether I go or stay.
The sexy
Rodko,
kind.
That bond will always remain.
I truly hope so, Cahal.
As you might imagine, there's still a lot of tension there.
Between the attack on the cairn and your sudden return, she's going through a lot right now. Give her time.
Ava said the same thing. I hope you're both right. Speaking of Ava and Adana, they told me about their plan to get their hands on the encrypted data inside the fracking site's laboratory.
To bring Endron down from the inside, yes. I think they've got the right idea. If we manage to chase Endron from this region, they'll just continue their dirty work elsewhere. It's time for a decisive blow. So we follow Ava and Adana's
You mean, didn't
plan.
we just make one?
We'll attack the dam to bring down the defenses of the fracking site. I want you to lead the incursion. You coordinate with Ava and Adana over comms, and allow them access to the dam's network.
Ava gave me the rundown. But if I set off a single alarm, things will get very dangerous very quickly.
I know. One sign something's amiss, and Tank Girl will be at the dam before you know it. So while you're sneaking through the inside of the dam, I'll be creating a diversion on the outside.
We cause a
that should keep her attention
disruption.
off you.
Call her in.
And even if someone does raise the alarm at the dam, Tank Girl will have no idea why you're really there.
Good. You can count on me.
Excellent. We'll have Declan meet you near the dam. He's got the relays you'll place to get Ava and Adana access to Indran's network.
Hey.
What up, Declan?
Cahal, right?
You must be Declan. You with Lambda Mankind?
That's right. Ava's told me all about you. It's an honor, really.
I don't know about that. I hear you've got the relays I need to install at the dam.
Yeah, I got them right here. You need anything else?
What do you know about
a gun?
After you took down their training center, they doubled down on security at all the other sites in the region. Even if Rodko draws their attention, you're still going to have a lot of resistance. They've even brought in some of their elite guards from Nevada. And these guys are huge. I don't even know if you could call them human anymore.
We've met, but I had no idea they were from Nevada.
Well, the training center you took out wasn't the only card.
Why would that matter?
Hand.
That figures. How'd you meet Ava anyway?
By investigating her, really. I used to be a cop, tasked with putting her and Lambda Mankind away. And I tried, but Ava runs a clean operation. That didn't make the bosses happy, though. They told me to falsify evidence to bring him down. That's when I realized they were in Endron's pocket. I tried calling him out, but the whole precinct came down on me like a ton of bricks. I had no choice but to run. And I ran to Ava. I pledged my life to fighting Endron.
You and the other humans. You
okay,
know who
odd choice.
Working with, right? This isn't just ideology for us.
Yeah, I know. I know what you are. Ava told us everything. Trust me, Cahal. We're all on the same side here. We're fighting for the survival of the planet.
I hope so.
The cost.
I should be good.
Before you go, I've got a favor to ask. We've identified a key player working at the dam. We think she's got important information on whatever Endron's up to in Nevada. Her name's Victoria Vokes. We need you to question her. Get whatever info out of her you can.
Keeping the cairn safe is my top priority.
Well, I'm the best at that.
But I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. Good luck, Cahal.
Oh. Cahal, you idiot. That's some way to keep the cairn safe. Actually don't know if any of these are open. Okay. Good thing I got that crossbow upgrade. Anything in here? Nope. Two people in here. Assuming there's nothing good out here. Anything important in here? Oh, that's for the whole system.
How's our silver bullet stock looking? Have you finished the inventory?
We lost a lot of them in the training center attack, but we have enough to hold us over until the next shipment arrives.
Yeah, that's right. Spread out your dum-dums. Sleep. Alright, so now we have a exit. Give me the flask. Not the flask, the bolts. Maybe if I grab that first, it'll let me grab those. Seriously? Alright then.
What does the commander intend to do about these activists?
You'll know as soon as I do. For now, sit tight. Dismissed.
Am I even gonna be able to assassinate that guy? This guy making the rounds.
What the? No, no, no.
Shh. You don't see anything. Whoops. Shouldn't have done that. Man, I wonder what I missed back there.
Ava, I'm at the entrance to the site.
Good. The dam is down below. I'll give you the targets once you're in.
Try to be careful.
Don't worry, this isn't my first rodeo.
What the hell's back here?
Sending in reinforcements from Nevada to back us up.
Hello there.
I mean, you're talking smack. And one of the Nevada soldiers are right there.
Somebody over there. What was that? Dispatch, I'm gonna check something.
Going loud! Intruder sighted! Finally getting some action.
Nope, I tried. Failed miserably, but I tried. There you go. You two have fun. You two have fun. Where's the big guy at? Well, not as quiet as I hope.
Go. We're launching the attack.
Okay, let's go.
Well, no reason to be silent anymore.
I'll make good use of that.
The main elevator is the only way to reach your targets. You should see a big warehouse door. It's just behind that.
Got it.
Double check. Yeah, right.
When will the new recruits from Nevada arrive? Next week. Should be around 20. The survival rate isn't great.
Flask and some ciggies. Well. And dead. Still more people? What's this button for? Lead operatives of some security division to be joining our security service in coming days. Here for your safety, so don't judge. Alright. Going down again.
Perhaps I'll pay her a visit.
Whoop. So then got 2 flamethrowers. Surprise! Jeez. You up a bit. Oh, he's got it. Oh. Hell yeah. Oh. Sucks I couldn't execute him. There's no way she's still in her lab after hearing all that.
What do you want with this Vokes woman anyway?
We're trying to find out more about Endron's biofuel. Apparently, it's manufactured in Nevada.
I want the report on my desk first thing tomorrow morning.
Will do, Mrs. Vokes.
We have here Nevada's been defeated. Pack leaders turned herself into us. We should be transferring her to the prison laboratory. Some individual pack murders stopped their attacks. Site is secure.
So Tarker's Mill isn't their only target.
That'd be interesting if that was the Black Spiral Dancer. Sounds carried out in chimps. To it, sent you. A remarkable job. We work to welcome you meeting with the team division. Hey, pretty lady.
Victoria Vokes?
That's right. If you want something, be quick about it. I'm busy. Who are you anyway?
I'm with Endron's intelligence division. We believe that you're the target of a local activist group.
Me? But why?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Perhaps you could answer a few questions for us. We think it must have something to do with your work.
Let's feign some ignorance.
Can you tell me what you're working on?
That's classified. And if you don't know about it, it's well above your clearance. There's no way I can discuss Endron's business secrets
I was afraid that would happen.
It seems I wasn't clear, Mrs. Vokes. We know this is about the biofuel. We just need to know why it would make those eco-terrorists want to target you.
Good save, dude.
The intelligence division answers directly to President Watkins. And he's made his orders clear. He's told us to take you to Nevada if we see no other way to protect you and the information you possess.
Nevada? Out of the question. Work in direct contact with the degenerates Endron tests on. Not on your life. Especially with the tests making them even more unstable.
What do you mean?
You know, those prisoners, they'll do anything for a commuted sentence and a few years on our payroll. Anyone who agrees has to undergo a series of... No, I can't share that information with anyone.
Sure you can.
I understand. Just tell me what you can without violating the non-disclosure agreement.
Okay. All I can tell you is that when we first tested our biofuel in the wild, we discovered something very... peculiar. Some animals exposed to the exhaust fumes changed. They became more resistant, more aggressive. Once we discovered that, we came up with a plan to test the effects on humans.
But you're an idiot.
You've tested... on humans? I see.
What does it have to do with me? Why am I being targeted by terrorists?
Calm down, Mrs. Vokes. The Intelligence Division will take care of this situation. You have my word.
You promise? Just in case, could you get me some protection or bodyguards or something?
Please, Mrs. Vokes, focus.
Sure.
We believe you have data on the biofuel project somewhere on site. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. My office is at the dam. I should have one of those files open on my computer right now, in fact.
Give me your badge, Mrs. Vokes. We'll need to completely wipe your hard drive. Can't take any risks with that sort of thing. You understand?
Yes, I suppose I do.
Dude, Cahal's smart as hell.
Oh, God. This is a nightmare. I'll stand by for your instructions or anyone you send.
I'll send some men to protect you as soon as I can. In the meantime, do not speak about this to anyone. Thank you for your cooperation, Mrs. Vokes.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Ava, did you get all that?
You bet I did. Nice work. All that's left is to find her computer.
How much did I subvert by going this way? Probably to come out there and have to fight through this courtyard.
How are you doing, Rodko?
They've taken the bait. Don't waste time.
I'm inside.
Okay. I'll mark the terminals where you need to plug me in.
And once you're finished, I'll guide you to the extraction point.
Just some booze. Thought it was intel. Wasn't there someone in here?
I've got the data. We're good.
Great. That data's just what we need.
Well done.
So I just received the medical files on the troops coming in from Nevada, and...
Is something wrong?
I don't know. They're ex-cons, so their blood tests came back positive for some of the psychoactive drugs you might expect. But,
what was that?
Anybody there?
It was nothing.
Ooh, help! Let's do this thing!
Hell yeah. Get slap happy. Whoop. Should have stayed in tank stance. Oh. Leaps across the map. Good to know. That guy's stuck in the wall. Oh, he's not there anymore. Looks like anything's there.
I've disconnected the first terminal.
Perfect. Adana, how are you doing with the deceptors?
They'll be ready in a few minutes.
Can I bark at him and freak him out? Nope.
Rodko, how are you holding up?
All right for now.
Oh, it's just this again.
We'll be falling back soon.
This is probably the extraction point. Do I just Batman down there? Yes. Slap. Oh.
We're under attack. Reinforcement needed.
We have another big gun? Nope. God, that's too much fun. Oh, not enough. Now I've got enough. Who the hell is sniping this stuff? Get out of my way. And kablam.
Second terminal's disconnected.
Great. The deceptors are just about ready. They'll make it look like everything's still up and running. Endrin won't notice a thing.
Hey. Got a plant just growing out the wall. How'd that sneak in here? What's this? You can arrive in site today. Alright. How many skill points do we have? Yeah, let's make it generate Fury. Even though I really don't use Fury mode. What do we got here? Describe sector 2, feedback test power the whole network, increase efficiency of turbines, increase of water.
I need some of your men to help transport replacement parts to one of the turbines.
And my men are staying right here. Major Grainer's orders.
But this turbine needs to work to ensure an optimal level of energy for the fracking site.
Now, that's not my problem. Take it up with the Major if you've got a complaint.
I don't like...
Dang, missed entirely.
Hello? Oh shit! Security!
Hi.
We have a security breach. We have a security breach.
Oh, nice, it still killed him. That's cute. for you. Nice. It's so weird that if you're in line of sight, it seems like of enemies that they have you crouch.
Heads up, people.
Oh shit. Alright, well. Alright, good to know. Oh, they sound weird too. I think that's the first time I've heard one of them.
Send more men. I want an additional.
Yeah, send them all. Come here. Oh, still got caught in that explosion. See what's in here. Okay, that's from out there. Got some hooch.
That's the last terminal sorted.
The Deceptors are ready, Ava.
I'm on it. Okay, I'm in the dam's control system now. Good to go. Cahal, it's time to withdraw. I'll tell Rodko.
I've identified a vehicle exit. I'll open it for you.
Before I go there, I want to see what's up here. Did I read this before? Yeah. Ooh. Nice and cozy. Now that I think about it, I don't know why they didn't put a animation for the wolf inhaling the spirit flowers.
I've requested the reports on Endron's new biofuel from Nevada.
No, you can forget it. Only Victoria Vokes knows anything about it. If you ask her, she'll tell you the same thing she tells everyone else.
That's classified and well above your pay grade, right?
That's right. Still, can't blame you for being curious.
Let's bust this just in case we get into a fight. Seems like we will. Okay, that doesn't kill him. Throw some armpits at them. The nice fresh scent of the forest. I wish we could really execute those guys. Oh, I thought we were gonna rip his head off. That would've been dope. I'm actually kind of surprised there's no dismemberment in this game.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
I'm glad you're back.
Me too, Eddie.
Wow, she called me Dad. Big steps. Oh, anything up here? Yep. Yoink. Yeah, get out of them boxes. Oh yeah? I love that the dodge roll becomes an attack. Get some free rage. Oh, bam.
I'm out.
Nice job.
Ooh.
Bring me Volk's data as soon as you can.
Alright. I think that's a good place to stop. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. And hope you have a good day.